Hard riddles only the smartest people.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
The case of the wife in the kitchen. John was about to hang his coat when he heard his wife shout, "No, John, don't do it." He heard a shot, and then his wife fell. When he entered the kitchen, he saw his wife on the floor with a gun. A police officer, a doctor, and a lawyer were standing near her. How did the man know who killed his wife? Answer. The man knew it was the police officer because the police officer had his name, John, on his badge. The case of the rich man's murder. A man was found dead on a Sunday morning. The wife called the police. They talked to her and the staff. They all had good alibis. The wife claims that she was resting. The butler contended that he was cleaning the closet. The gardener was reported to be harvesting vegetables. The maid stated that she was going to get the mail. The cook informed that she was making breakfast. The police arrest the murderer right away. Who was behind it, and how did the cops figure it out? Answer. The maid is a killer because no mail is delivered on Sunday. The case of the suspected witness. A crime was committed on Main Street. Simon Bates is the prime suspect. The man was walking down the path when he was shot in the stomach. The suspect had brown hair and blue eyes and wore suit. Simon was asked to start from the beginning of the story. Simon said, "I was walking through the park when I saw a man walking on the path. Suddenly, someone came up from behind him and shot him. I ran away as quickly as possible." The policeman asked him to describe the murderer. One of the police officers thought that the man was lying because he had a red hair, red eyes, and a suit. Answer. If the murderer shot him in the stomach, how could he have come up behind the man? The Rusty Kettle. On a dark, stormy night, a guy who ran a casino invited some friends to his home. The gamblers put their money on the table just as the lights went out. After the lights came back on, the money was gone. The owner wanted to find out who stole the money. He put a rooster in an old rusty bucket and turned the lights off. He told all to get in line and touch the bucket one at a time. He said that the rooster would crow when the robber came. The rooster didn't crow after everyone touched it. Then the guy instructed everyone to put out their hands. After examining all the indicators, he pointed out who the robber was. How did he know who stole the money? He must have seen the robber's hand when they took the money. Answer. The bucket was rusty, so if someone touched it, they would have rust on their hands. The robber didn't feel the bucket because he feared the rooster would crow if he did. He was the only one who had not rusted his hands. An heir for the king. A king with no sons, daughters, or a king must choose someone to take the throne after he dies. He decides to give every child in the kingdom a single seed. The child with the most giant, beautiful plant will be the king or queen. All the children brought their plants to the palace at the contest's end. Their plants were enormous and beautiful. After looking at the children's pots, the man decides that the little girl with no pot will be the next queen. Why did the man choose the little girl over the other children? Answer. The king gave them all fake seeds, but the little girl was honest and didn't switch them. Thank you for watching.